Every day, I am helping global B2B organizations build their visibility on LinkedIn through both their company page content and content via their employees and subject matter experts. Now, we've all heard right now that LinkedIn content is being cited by AI. Certainly, LinkedIn is telling everyone over and over again. But Otterly.AI, their research is something that I got really excited about because they found that 1 in 8 social media citations in AI search pointed back to LinkedIn. But I wanted to go beyond just these industry-wide numbers and answer a much more practical kind of question for my clients. Is LinkedIn content actually being cited for them? Are the efforts that they're putting into their company page, their employees, and their experts actually helping the brand to appear in AI-generated answers? And while we're looking at it, is their website content being cited too, or are their competitors actually getting all the visibility? And most of the marketing teams that I work with literally have no idea about this. And today I'm going to show you a tool that helps you find out. And I need to tell you up front that this video is sponsored by Otterly.AI. It's an AI search monitoring and optimization platform. So what does that mean exactly? Great question. You choose the questions or the prompts that matter to your business, and Otterly.AI will monitor those questions and figure out how they're actually answered across each of the different platforms like ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google AI overviews, Gemini, and we can't forget Microsoft Copilot. It's going to show you whether your brand is mentioned, which competitors appear, where your brand sits in the answer, and which websites or individual pages are being cited. And that last part is especially useful for B2B marketing teams because it really can help you see whether your LinkedIn content, employee content, or website resources are contributing to your visibility in AI search. And it works alongside your existing SEO tools, so it doesn't replace them. Traditional SEO tools, what they do is they help you to understand how your website performs in search. Otterly.AI, however, helps you understand whether AI-generated answers mention your brand and use your content as a source. So let's go inside the platform and have a look at how that works in practice. When it comes to recommending tools to my community and customer, there are 2 things that it needs to be. It needs to be easy to set up and intuitive to use. And that's exactly what I love about Otterly.AI. It ticks both of those boxes. I've typed in a bunch of questions, and these are the prompts that I think I would like to get discovered by. And I just got excited and started typing in everything. And I wasn't particularly strategic because it was like a kid in a candy store. And what I love is that it's sorted by the top ones down to the bottom ones. Now, if I go into the citations tab, it starts to show me more details. Where are my winners? Where are my losers? And all the different ways that I have been cited are mentioned here down below. So all that work that I've done to get mentioned in other articles. And of course, I'm always looking for my LinkedIn newsletters specifically. Even better than this, if I go into the recommendations menu, it gives me options and tells me, hey, you're missing this. Why don't you try this? This is top of funnel. What about some bottom funnel? And really gives me guidance in where I could really strengthen the position of my brand when it comes to AI search. But what I haven't shown you yet is how you can compare how you're doing versus your main competitors. So if you scroll down, you'll start to see some of my other competitors. Some of them I recognize, some of them I don't, but I can start to have a look at where does B2B Growth Co. sit up against them. And also, what are the top prompts where my brand's getting mentioned? So best LinkedIn company page training course for B2B teams. Yes, that's me. That's what I want to be found for. So much information in here. When you keep scrolling down, you get more and more information about your brand and your competitors. So if you're a much bigger brand than mine, I think you're going to love this even more. And as we keep coming down, there we go. Some interesting places where I have been cited, and good to see the LinkedIn logo showing up there. And I can't wait to show some of my clients this. I'm starting to see more details, more graphs. Again, there is so much data for marketers to really just absorb and refine your process and look for those opportunities, because I kind of think that if you can go in here and this is your competitive edge, then honestly, you're going to be far more efficient and effective, which anyone that knows me, they're my two favorite words, especially when it comes to LinkedIn. Another cool tool, which is in the left-hand menu, is the GEO Audit tools. So if you just click on that and open it up, you're going to see a crawlability checker, you've got the content checker, and a query fan out. As you've seen by this quick high-level demo, there are so many different features that I could really spend hours and hours sharing about. But instead of doing that, I'm going to put a link for a free trial into the show notes so that you can test it out for yourself. Who do I think that Otterly AI is best suited for? Well, I think at the starting point, it's best suited for marketing teams and SEO professionals, or maybe agencies that are already investing in content and organic visibility. It's particularly useful when you want to know whether your brand is showing up for the questions buyers are asking and how that compares with your competitors and which sources the AI platforms are actually citing. It's pretty cool that you can now actually figure out what's working and what's not. Agencies can also use separate workspaces for different clients, while larger organizations could separate their brands, their products, or their markets. It can also connect with other tools like Claude, and it offers an API, MCP connection, and ready-made workflows for teams that have more advanced reporting or automation needs. What's my final verdict on Otterly AI for marketing teams? Well, I figure it's like this. Otterly AI is a great way to actually find out whether any of that work's contributing to how your brand appears in AI search. And for me, I think that's the real value. It's not finding one positive mention. It's actually seeing that where your brand is missing, which competitors and sources are appearing instead, and having better evidence about what to work on next. Here's the thing. I want you to test out Otterly AI for your own brand. Two reasons that you want to do it. Number one, you're going to know for certain what is actually working for your brand when it comes to AI citations in search. So that's the cool thing. The second thing for me is that you're going to make sure that your competitors aren't doing a better job. And as someone that is fiercely competitive and doesn't like to come second, that's an even more important reason from my side of things. At the end of the day, no one wants to be doing work that isn't paying off. And I want you to know whether the work that you're doing on LinkedIn or your website content is actually paying off. Are you visible in AI search? And if that's a complete blind spot for your business, then head to the description of this video. There's a link for a free trial. Take it for a spin and let me know what you find, because honestly, my mind was blown at just the opportunities that I could find. So let me know how you go. Cheers.